Well, Jim, our next question sent to CornyDriveThru at gmail.com is from Aaron in Colts Neck, New Jersey. My question is for Jim about Smoky Mountain Wrestling. Who is Margie? I was watching Smoky Mountain TV from November 93 recently and saw a Tammy's Tips segment. Tammy was teaching Margie, an unattractive heavyset woman, how to wash her face as part of her gimmick. This was the third week in a row. Boy, this guy's brutal. The ugly Margie was treated rudely by Tammy in such a way on Smoky Mountain Wrestling TV. Who is Margie? How did you get her to do these segments? Was it awkward at all?
No, not for me. It might have been a little awkward when Margie had to explain to her friends back home. Obviously, first of all, the Tammy's Tips segments were an homage to Andy Kaufman. This is soap, and you put water on it and you rub it under, the stuff he did in Memphis with Lawler, teaching the people how to brush their teeth and wash with soap and everything. So Tammy is this obnoxious, bitchy girl from New Jersey, from the Northeast. She's a damn Yankee, and she's a college graduate, and she's got a highfalutin nose stuck up in the air, and she's too good for the likes of us down here in Tennessee. That's the point we were trying to get across. And so she was going to give the tips on hygiene and cooking and, makeup or whatever the case, right? And Margie was a fan that lived outside of Morristown, Tennessee. And she was, and my God, how long's this been ago? It's been 30 years ago. She's probably about my age, thereabouts. She may still be with us. I don't know. Hopefully she got her cholesterol under control. But she was not an attractive young lady. She was very heavy set, bordering on massive, and she had the best East Tennessee hillbilly accent. And she was a fan that went to the matches, and we got her to come over to Tommy Noe's house, where we shot these things at his backyard or at his dining room table, or if she was exercising, we were in his backyard. If she was trying to teach Margie how to cook or the fine points of eating with manners, we were at his dining room table.
Who told her to roll down the hill? Where was that?
That was Tommy's backyard. And after they did the exercising, Tammy's supposed to give her a little push, and she's going to take a few rolls, and, that she's kicked this poor girl down the hill. And she just kept rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling. And it was the funniest fucking thing I'd ever seen. It was a big hill. But anyway, and as a matter of fact, we used a lot of real facts in these segments, because one of the first ones we did, I was going to have Tammy say to Margie, what do you do for a living? And I said, Margie, what do you do? She said, I weigh garbage. I said, what? She worked for the county at a landfill, and her job was when they brought the garbage in, she weighed the garbage. I said, that's perfect. Say that. Tell people, what do you do for a living? I weigh garbage. And Tammy just does the eye roll. So one time she was supposed to come in, so Tammy could teach her, how to eat like a lady. She told her to go get some chicken Kiev and bring it. Well, Margie comes in with a fucking plastic bag, and she said, I couldn't find any of that Kevin's chicken, but I got some Popeyes. And anyway, the juxtaposition, because all we just had Margie be herself, basically, and we had Tammy be herself, and you've got a fat redneck girl from East Tennessee that weighs garbage for a living, and a hot New Jersey Yankee that, everybody knows what her personality was like. So that was fun. But that's where Margie came from.
Did you ever see her after those segments ended?
She came to the matches.
She still kept coming?
Well, yes. And buying a ticket. We didn't comp her. We didn't pay her either for the fucking. She took a free bump down the hill for us.